In the Jewish tradition, we say the blessing of Heshechianu when we wish to mark a new beginning, the start of a new portion of our lives. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam shechayanu v'kiyamanu v'higiyanu lazaman hazeh.
What?
Okay, Harry, we're just going to say the Shechayanu.
Okay, say it. Baruch atah Adonai melech haolam shechayanu v'kiyamanu v'higiyanu lazaman hazeh.
Amen. Okay, Harry?
Yes.
We say the bracha for the Shal Yad.
Very good. Baruch atah Adonai melech haolam Onir. Tefillin. Okay. Okay. Too small. Too small.
Okay, you do it the Ashkenazi way, I'll do it the Moroccan way. Baruch Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan l'sechri bina la'avchin ben yom uben loyla. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam she'asani b'tzalmo. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam she'asani ben chori.
Chorim, yes.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam she'asani Yisrael.
Yes.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam poikei achiyuvim. Baruch atah Adonai
Eloheinu melech haolam
malbish
malbish harumim.
harumim.
Baruch atah Adonai melech haolam mamati rasurim. Baruch atah Adonai melech haolam terkaf kafufim. Baruch atah Adonai melech haolam chokaya hurat abamoyim.
Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai melech haolam asher hamay
She'asani
shane she'osane
li kol tzarki.
Turkey.
Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai melech haolam asher mamaychen mamaychen
Hamechin
metal guver. Baruch atah Adonai melech haolam oiza yisroel b'gvura. Baruch atah Adonai melech haolam otaya
Yisrael b'tifora.
Patvura. Baruch atah Adonai melech haolam hanois aliyu of koyach.
Okay. Baruch
Roma
she'amar v'haya olam.
Baruch hu
Baruch oisei Bereshis.
Bereshis.
Baruch
Cha'omer
v'oseh.
Baruch
Baruch goizer kayim. Baruch merachim.
al uretz.
Baruch
Baruch
merachim.
ala brios.
Baruch
Baruch atah
Baruch Mishalem
mishalem al
Sochar Tov Lireyov.
lerayov l'levuna. Baruch atah Adonai melech haolam.
Amen.
Als Yoshe Moshe b'nai Yisroel, et hashiro hazo es lava Adonai amor
Laimo.
Laimo.
Ashira.
Shiro vadoino ki gua gu. Sis roch boi romu vayom.
Ozzy. Shema
Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad.
Baruch
Kem
Shem
kavod
Kavod
malchus
Malchus
olam vued.
Now let's just say the first paragraph of the
Right,
Quran.
Nein Adonai Echad. Baruch Shem kavod malchus olam vued.
Ve'avta
Eis,
Adonai
Nei
Elohecha
Elohecha
v'chol
v'chol
lebavcha
chol
v'chol
nafshecha
nafshecha
chol
v'chol
moedecha.
moedecha ve'hayu
Purim
hadavorim
waile
haele asher anoichi metzaveh hayom al levavecha. Levavecha.
Lavuvechu.
What's a lave?
Al Yitzchak v'hayankel, hu ala guda gibor manu ala kone chasudin tovim kone hako zoche chasne uvot man shmoy ba'avu. Melech hoda mo ki mugan buchat adona mugan avruam. Yes. Baruch Adonai Melech Meichem mit haben Allah Beer. Neem maar na te laagjes, maar Baruch Adonai ga je meis Baruch Adonai Baruch Atu Kudosh, Shimcha Kudosh, Ekdoshim, B'chol Yom Tzeilu, Baruch Adonai Hu Ala Kudosh. Atu Choynam Ludam Dav, Lenot Binu, Metro Dav, Slababo, Haskin, Baruch Adonai Choynam Aduas, Hashivaynu Vinu, Sorose, Baruch Adonai Baruch Adonai Roitze B'Shivu.
So your parents, what are your parents' names?
Rosie and Joe.
Your father's name was Joe and your
Yes.
mother's name was Rosie.
Right.
And your father's Hebrew name?
I don't know, I don't have it. Yosef.
Okay. And if you can just tell me a bit about your brothers and sisters. Let's start off with the oldest one.
Sam.
Sam is the oldest?
Yes.
Okay. And then right after Sam, who
Izzy was.
Izzy? And what happened to Izzy?
He died.
When did he die?
I don't know what year.
Did he die in Poland or did he die in Canada?
In Canada.
In Canada. Do you know what he died of?
No heart trouble.
Heart stroke?
For smoking, drinking.
Okay. And who's after Izzy in the family? Who's the next oldest?
Me.
You. And you were born in
April.
April,
The 7th.
what year?
32.
Okay, so that makes you 56 years old.
I don't know.
Okay. And after you, who's the next oldest?
Easy.
Okay, there's Izzy.
Sam,
you.
Sam.
There's Sam. There's
Yes.
Izzy. There's you.
Yes, and Moritz.
Okay, before Morris. Yeah, I think Morris was the baby of the family.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, who was before Morris?
Nobody.
How about your sister?
Sister's married.
What's her name?
Sarah Gertner.
Sarah Gertner. Okay, and your brothers and sister. Do they have any children?
Yes.
Okay.
Moritz have Rani in Geron in Laura.
And what about Sam?
To Laura and not Laura, Ruthie.
And what about Sarah? Does she have any children?
Yes, they married.
Oh.
It's Iraqi.
Okay, so maybe you can tell me a bit about yourself. Your name is
Harry.
Harry Edelstein.
Yes.
And your Hebrew name? What's your Hebrew name?
Sweet.
You have a middle Hebrew name?
No.
Is it Svianko?
Yes.
Okay, Svianko. And your father's name would be Yosef.
Yes.
How about Krachnik? It was near what big city?
Lublin.
It was near Lublin. And did you ever live in Krachnik?
No.
Where did you live?
In Poland, in Struja.
Struja in Poland?
Yes.
Okay. And that was near Krachnik.
Yes.
Did you ever go to Krachnik?
I don't remember.
Do you think Sam or Morris, did they ever go to Krachnik?
I don't know. Didn't ask.
Oh. What about your father? Your father did a lot of business.
Yes.
So you think he might have gone to some of the different towns?
Yes. To Krasnik.
He did. Okay, let's just get back to the synagogue and maybe, do you remember any of the rabbis that were in
No.
at all?
Pappenheim.
Pappenheim.
He was from London, England.
He was from London, England.
Yes.
Did he speak Polish?
No, German. Yiddish.
Oh, he spoke Yiddish.
Yes.
Is that what you spoke in the shtibel?
Yes.
And when you were talking to your mother and to your father, what did you speak with them?
Yiddish.
To them in Yiddish. Did you speak any Hebrew at all?
No.
Did they teach you Hebrew when you were a little child?
Wasn't Germany. UNRWA.
In Germany, you started learning some Hebrew.
Yes.
What other languages did you learn when you were in Struja?
I don't remember nothing.
Did you know Polish?
I forgot.
But you used to know it.
Yes.
Do you used to speak to the other Polish kids in Polish? Or
No, never.
You can just tell us a bit about your father's business.
I don't know.
What did your father do in Poland?
In having eggs business.
Oh, he sold eggs?
Yes.
Did he sell anything else?
Yes.
What?
Wheat for bread.
So he sold wheat and
And
eggs.
grapes.
And
And milk and cheese.
Was this a bit of a grocery store?
Yes.
I see. Okay, and who came to the store?
People.
No, I mean, we're Polish people, Jewish people.
Jewish.
You didn't have very many Polish people
No.
in your town?
One customer take it for the week.
Mhm.
They pay Saturday. The husband was a club maker. Malamut.
Okay. Now, when you were in Poland, do you help your father out in the business at all?
Yes.
Do you remember doing anything for your father in that business? What did you do for your father?
Push the wagon, deliver grocery.
Okay.
Wooden wagon. Was the name Rosie on it. Nobody steal it.
Before the war, what did you do? You yourself. You were 7 years old when the war started. What did you do? Did you
Go to school.
You went to school?
Yes.
Did they actually have a school, or was it cheder?
A school.
Jerusalem?
A cheder was no cheder. Was a rabbi come to the room, to the house.
Oh, so you went to the school to learn Polish?
Yes.
So it wasn't a Jewish school?
No, never.
Oh. Did they teach you Yiddish in that school? Do you remember?
In the house.
Oh, in the house they taught you Yiddish,
Yes.
and they taught you Hebrew in the house?
Yes.
And, but when you went to
Was
school,
Hebrew a Unra. Was named Goldstein.
that was the name of your teacher?
No,
Melamed?
yes.
Yeah. The house?
Yes.
Did you have a house in Poland?
A what?
Did you have a house in Poland?
Yes.
Did you have a big house, a small house?
Big house.
And did you have more than one that you sometimes use?
What do you mean more than one? What do you mean?
I was told earlier that you had two houses in Poland.
Not two in,
You only had one?
yes. In Kratnik was another house.
Oh, you had a house in Krajnik and a house in
In
Struja.
Struja.
I see. So, when the Nazis came in, were there any things that they said you couldn't do? Anything that you remember?
There was a bunch of bestes. Bestes.
Do you remember what they did once they came in?
Yes. They grabbed my father's business. They stole everything. They're crooked.
So once they came in with their jeeps, they went. You said they went to your father's store and then
Yes.
they started taking the stuff. Did they bother your father again after that? Did they bother your father again after that?
I don't remember.
Do you remember if they said, if the Nazis ever said, the Jews aren't allowed to do this, they aren't allowed to walk in certain...
Yes, it was a long time. They have bent on the arm,
What color?
blue and white.
Blue and white. And what was on the armband?
Nothing, Jews.
It said Jews?
Yes, Amun David.
On Mogen David. Star of David with
Yes.
the word Jew in it. Okay. What do you think this was for, the armband? What was it for?
What do you mean?
Why do you think the Germans wanted you to wear this, the armband?
They know the Jews.
To know who's a Jew and
Yes.
who's not a Jew? Do you think it was dangerous going into town, into Struja and Krajnik? Was it dangerous going into town in Walden?
Sometime.
Did they ever hit you at any time?
No, just that was an operation. There.
You have a scar?
Yes,
Can
there.
I just see it?
Yes.
Turn around.
All right. There. Blue and orange and purple.
You got hurt by the Nazis?
Right.
Did they hit you?
Yes, I broke my arm too.
They broke your arm too?
No, I broke it.
Oh, how did that happen?
That happened. I went to have a shower.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody want to catch me. I fall down. That's it.
And then
In Mannheim was in Germany. They fixed that.
Oh, that was after the war.
Yes,
They helped you.
right.
Or-
See?
You have a scar?
No, there.
Oh, I see. No.
Yes,
Yeah, it probably healed.
yes,
It's your arm's
Right.
It's okay now.
yes.
What about your neck? Does your neck hurt you at all?
No, never. It's dry up for a long time.
That was a long time ago.
10 years.
Do you remember when you were hit and you have that I guess a bump on your neck?
Yes.
Did you go to the hospital because of that?
No, just for the arm.
Just for the arm, you went to the hospital.
Yes. That one makes the Russian doctor.
Oh, the Russian doctor.
Yes, made that.
After the war, they came and operated
Right.
on it.
That was in Germany.
Can
There.
you just tell us the story of how that happened?
They got them Nazis, they was bestest.
So, when you went with your mother outside,
Yes.
why were you going out for groceries?
No. For walk, fresh air.
And then what happened? What did the Nazis start doing?
Kick me in the neck.
So that's how you got the bump on your neck?
Right.
So the Nazi, when he hit you on the
Yeah,
head,
yes.
it was because you were trying to help out your mother?
Yes.
What were they doing to your mother? Do you remember?
Yes, you want to kill him. Oh, who's the kettle on?
Were they bugging your mother?
Yes. Come on, Shirley, wake up.
What were they saying to your mother?
The Jew. Okay?
And what did your mother do? Did your mother answer?
Spit
that?
on him.
Your mother spat?
Yes.
So what did he do back?
Kick in the rifle.
You said that they were calling her a dirty Jew,
Yes.
and then
She didn't have the...
she didn't have the armband.
No.
Did she leave it at home?
Yes.
And were they bugging her about that?
Yes. What are you shaking? It's not right. How you know?
You're right.
Okay.
So were you helping out your mother? And is that when the Nazis hit you?
Yes.
I guess at that time Morris was how old? 2 years old.
Yes.
So he was still...
4. When the Nazi he was 4 years, so he went in an army cap.
You were an army
A
captain.
green like the army.
But he also wore the yellow band.
Sometime.
Yeah. And Sam, how old was Sam at this time? He must have been older, maybe 11, 12 years old?
Yes, 15.
15 years old?
Yes.
So he was already a bit older. He used
Right.
He used to help out with your father and your mother when things started getting a little bit bad.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Now we're just going to talk a bit about the bunker that you stayed in.
Yes,
You
do
started
that.
hiding. Do you remember,
No.
why did you go into the bunker?
But hiding for the Nazis.
Yeah, because if you would have stayed out,
Yes.
if you would have stayed in your own house, what would have happened?
All get killed.
Because the Nazis would have come in.
Right.
But you didn't do that.
No, never.
You went into the bunker.
Sam needs a rotten shave.
Can you tell me a bit about the bunker?
Barber shop.
A what?
What was the bunker like?
This one. Around the door. Around there, that's all.
So they had a trap door that they used
Yes.
to open up?
Pick it up the door.
And so it was inside the house?
Yes, make a breach.
And they used to open up the trap door?
Right.
And that's how you got into the bunker?
Yes. And the bottom was bigger.
And it was big in the bottom?
Yes.
What was the floor like? What was the floor made out of? Was it wood or was it...
No, ground.
It was ground.
Plus cement.
Cement. So it was like a cellar?
Yes.
Like a basement?
A basement, yes.
I see. Were there any windows in the...
No windows.
No. How big was the bunker? Would you say it's about the size of this room?
No, never. Too big.
It's small?
Like this one.
So it's maybe from here to the end of the room?
Right.
I understand, okay. So
Okay.
it was fairly small then.
Yes.
And who was staying in the bunker?
Oh, my sister come from the farm.
So there was your sister,
Yes.
there was...
3 brothers. 1 died. 3 brothers.
So there's 3...
Izzy died.
Izzy, Morris, and
Yes.
Sam.
Not Izzy, Sam.
Yeah, but you had 3 brothers at the
Yes.
time. And then you had your father and your mother,
Yes.
and of course you as well.
Yes.
Is there anybody else when you first
Yes,
went
yes. My auntie comes with the daughter.
Well, what's your aunt's name?
Sprinze.
Spencer. And her daughter, what's her name?
Elke.
Elka?
Yes.
So you stayed in the bunker.
That picnic doing over there?
How long did you stay in the bunker for?
22 months.
22 months. So you must have gone into hiding right around, do you remember the holiday that you went into hiding? What holiday was it when you first went down into the bunker?
Hoshishun.
It was Rosh Hashanah
Yes, yes.
1942.
Right.
And then you...
He's a rotten picnic and he's a rotten broshka.
So you must have stayed there.
Yes.
You stayed in the bunker.
Right.
Until July of 44.
What's that mean?
You stayed in the bunker until
Yes.
July of 44, and that was when who came?
The Russian.
The Russians came. That's
What are you looking for? Don't tell a secret.
Okay.
Okay.
What did you have for food when you were in the bunker?
Potatoes and cabbage.
How did you get the food?
From the one belonged the farm. His name was Shikora.
Okay, so the family of Shukora,
Yes.
they used to give you the food.
Right.
How did they give you the food?
How do you mean how?
Did they?
My mother went up to cook this.
Sometimes she went upstairs.
Yes, sometime.
It was dangerous for her.
Yes, for the were firelight they almost catch.
The firelighters who were...
No, from a farm, another farm. Was named, he's a großer bandit. I don't know what his
Großer
name.
bandit in English means what?
A crook.
So how did they give you the food? So usually, sometimes you said your mother went up to
Yes.
cook the food, but it wasn't always like that.
No, never.
How did they give you the food usually?
Bring it down, bring it down.
What did they bring it down in?
In a plate.
In a plate?
Yes.
So they lowered it down. Maybe how did they lower the plate down?
From the bridge.
When they opened the trap door.
Yes, that from the floor.
And so then they just lowered the food down.
Right.
What food did they usually give you?
Cabbage and potatoes. And when it comes Christmas,
Yeah.
I don't Wielkanoc in Polish. Wielkanoc, speak Polish.
I don't speak Polish.
Too bad. Rachel speak Polish.
Harry,
Yes.
were you ever very hungry?
What?
Was there ever a time when there wasn't enough food for you?
Yes.
Did you ever get really hungry?
Sometime. I drink water.
So they had the water and the potatoes. Was it cooked or was it raw?
Cooked. Rose rotten. Girl got nice rotten sweater. Irish.
So you used to sleep inside the bunker?
Yes.
You used to eat in the bunker?
Yes.
What about going to the washroom?
In the pail.
There was something, you had a pail in the corner?
Downstairs.
And
In what? That's enough. He's laughing.
what did you do with the pail once it... Did you have to...
The farmer bring it out.
You gave it to
He
the...
grew the potatoes.
The farmer grew potatoes?
Yes.
This is Mr. Shikora.
Yes. He's dead already.
Yeah.
He's dead. Phil.
Now, you said you stayed in the bunker for 22 months.
Yes.
That's a long time.
Right.
What did you do there?
Nothing. My Etka bring a paper from the ghetto.
A Jewish paper? or
Yes,
Polish
a
paper?
Jewish, of course. My brother used to read it, Sam. They know how long the Nazis left.
So,
Nazis.
so Sam was reading all the news about what was happening with the Nazis and how they were fighting?
Yes. What is he looking at me?
And it was a Jewish paper?
Yes.
What language was the paper in? The newspaper.
What do you mean Jewish?
It was in Jewish.
Yes. Forward.
That was the name of the newspaper?
Yes. They make in New York.
Oh, now they do after...
Yes. All right, Sam, speak up now. Say something. He's sleeping.
Was it cold in the bunker, or was it...
No, it was cows one side and the other one was horses.
You had cows and horses in the bunker?
No, in beside.
Oh, besides. So you heard them all the time.
Yes.
And the bunker was down underground, right?
Yes.
And the horses, they were above the ground, but you
Of
could
course.
hear them. And was it cold during the winter?
No, never.
It was always warm enough?
Yes.
Now, if you're down in a bunker underground, it would have been fairly dark. Did you have any
Of course dark, of course.
Did you ever...
But a little lamp to put it down, neft.
You had neft is what?
Gasoline.
Gasoline. And so you used the lamp, and that's what you used to read the newspaper with.
Yes. No, just to eat.
Oh.
To read the paper. My brother went upstairs before they didn't catch him.
Oh, he went upstairs to read the newspaper, and then he brought it down?
Yes.
Do you know the name of the street that the Shikora...
Struja.
That's
Colonia.
Colonia's the name of the street?
Yes.
And the Shikoras, can you just tell me a little bit about them?
They was crazy. They fight together.
So, you think the father was crazy?
Anytime.
Why do you say that?
I don't know. Phil,
What did Mr. Shikora do? Do you remember anything about Mr. Shikora?
he said he don't want to hold it, so too long time. He said, get out.
He wanted to kick you out of the bunker?
Yeah, anytime.
So, let's just get back to
Okay,
to
do
the
that.
father, Mr. Shikora.
Yes.
Do you remember anything about him? Like, how did he treat you?
He was crazy.
Did he ever threaten you? Did he ever do anything to make you scared?
Sometime he have a German picky. He said he go and stick him up.
You used to take a picky?
Picky, yes, on a big stick. A picky.
A pitchfork.
Yes.
Oh.
The Nazi, the soldiers, what they very beside.
A dagger?
Yes,
knife?
a knife, yes.
Okay, so
A German knife.
he put a knife on a stick?
Yes.
And then...
And then he wants to know how deep is digging. How deep anybody go and get it.
Oh.
He was crazy lady. Then he died. He was an old bastard.
Did he used to get drunk? And that's when he used to go crazy?
No, they fight together.
Oh, they fight. Who are they fighting against?
With the wife.
With the wife? Who are they fighting against, though? Were they fighting with the Germans, against the Germans?
No, in the house, in the house, in the same.
Oh, the husband and wife were
Yes,
fighting.
yes,
Mr. Shikora,
yes.
you said he threatened you with a stick.
With a picky from the Nazi, from the soldiers when they got lost by the Nazi, by the Russian.
So he took one of the...
A stick.
A stick, put a knife at the end.
Yes.
And what did he do with the stick and the knife?
How deep far the bunker was.
So he stuck it in the bunker.
Yes.
And what did he do?
I want to know how far he's going to kill anybody.
He said he threatened to kill people?
Yes.
Why do you think he did that?
He got crazy already.
Is this what he did when he was drunk?
Yes. He used the pill he used.
The pail?
Pill.
Pill?
Like a aspirin.
Yeah, pill.
Pill, speak English.
What about Mrs. Shikora? Do you remember anything about her?
Yeah, she got a machine to make lining.
For clothes?
Yeah, no, for pens.
for pants. And do you remember anything about her? How did she treat you?
Sometimes.
Was she
When-
nice to you? Was she cruel?
Cool. She make platskis for when it comes to New Year's, like New Year's in English.
Also, she gave you some special food on New Year's.
Yes,
So she was basically nice to you then.
yes, boy, he was crazy best.
And I understand they also had a little girl.
Yes, not little, she big enough.
Oh, oh.
She was 25 already.
What was her name?
Edka,
Edka. And was Edka nice at all? Or was she like her father, or was she like her mother?
yes, like your father.
Like her father?
Yes, mother,
Oh, like her mother.
yes,
So she was also nice.
yes.
She helped you out. Did she ever do anything for you when you were in the bunker?
No, she went to the ghetto to get money from what they had to get before they escape.
Oh, the two people who joined you later on, she helped them escape?
Yes.
And she helped collect the money.
Yeah,
And
no,
then
she collect before.
She collected the money.
Yes.
Gave it to bribe somebody to let the Jews out of the ghetto.
Esther, my stepmother, she was in Bergen-Belsen by the Nazis, like a ghetto.
Do you ever remember leaving the ghetto, the bunker?
Yes,
You left the bunker?
when the Russian come.
But when the Germans were in your town, did you ever leave the bunker?
No, never.
It was too dangerous?
Yes,
What do you think would have happened to you if you would have left the bunker?
we got killed.
So it's too dangerous.
Yes,
But you said your mother went upstairs, didn't she?
yes, sometime
Sometimes
to help the,
Mrs. Shikora
yes,
to do the cooking.
yes.
And if your mother was ever caught, would that have been very dangerous?
How about?
Your mother, she
Yeah.
was sometimes upstairs. Wasn't that dangerous?
Sometime. Was another one from a farm. I forgot the name.
Kavalek?
No, not Catholic. From other country.
Somebody saw your mother?
Yes.
And what happened?
They said they going to the Nazis to tell them everything.
Do you remember who it was that saw your mother?
Yes.
Who was it?
Now I don't know the name.
But was it a man, a woman, a little girl? What?
Little girl.
So little girl saw your mother.
Yes.
I guess your mother was cooking in the kitchen at the time,
Yes.
And she's-
Baking, helping baking.
helping with the baking.
Yes.
And she saw your mother.
Yes.
And what did she do when she went home?
Tell the father he was a bandit.
He
A
was,
beste.
he was a crook too.
Yes.
And what did the father do to the girl?
Hey? He
The-
said, take the saw, what they chop the wood,
Axe.
axe. He said he's going to knock the head off if she's going to tell them to anybody.
And you said that her father
Yes.
was threatening
Yes.
the daughter if she ever told the Germans.
Yes, he wants to kill him with an axe.
What did he do with the axe? Do you know?
Sure. He said, lie down on the chest, on the floor, and knock your head off.
And so he took the axe
Yes,
and he threatened to harm her with the axe
right.
if she
He's
ever
sleeping,
told.
he's sleeping. No.
And,
Yes.
And did she ever tell?
No. She afraid she dead.
What about Pesach?
Pesach was matzahs. They come from New York.
Yeah, now they do.
The UNRWA.
When you're in Canada, they do. But what about the bunker? Did you ever bring down any matzahs?
No, never. Shikora was crazy.
And he would never do something.
No, never.
Do you remember ever having a seder down in the?
No Seder. For think, no place for sitting, no table. shekel, shekel.
But you had a Seder afterwards.
No, yes, that's right. By the UNRWA. Americans only.
With the Americans you had a Seder?
Yes.
That was when you were in Germany. You mentioned earlier that somebody joined you in the bunker. Where did these people come from?
From the Nazis, from ghetto.
There was a ghetto nearby.
No, yes, in Krachnik.
It was the ghetto of Krachnik.
Krachnik, yes, speak English.
It's Polish.
Yes.
So these people escaped from the ghetto.
Yes.
How did they escape?
Before the Nazi give up, they lose the wall.
They did something to the wall of the ghetto?
Yes.
What did they do?
Break out the window.
They broke out the windows and then they got out from there?
Yes, yes. He doesn't talk over there.
And then they escaped from the ghetto?
Yes,
And then they went to your place?
yes.
Why do you think they went to where you were hiding out?
But they know it. That car was, they call it panis.
Panis? Parnis.
Panis.
Oh, a living.
Yes,
So the Shikoras made a living out of keeping you down in the bunker?
yes.
What did you give them when?
My father right down the house, the Struja, the house.
He promised to give them the house in Struja
Yes, yes,
if they would help you and your family.
yes,
And so when the war was over,
yes,
they took your farm?
yes, yes.
And what about the house in Krachnik?
There was a cracking, they not give him two, they give him one.
But you mentioned earlier that you had a house in Krachnik.
Yes, who's there? Oh,
What happened to the house in Krachnik? Did you give that to the Shikoras as well?
no, never, just that one.
Just the one in
In Struja.
Struja. So these people who came from the nearby ghetto, what were their names?
Rolnik.
Rodnik,
Rodnik.
Rodnik.
Not Rodnik. Rodnik is a doctor. Rodnik.
Okay.
Okay.
And who was the other one?
Janek.
Yannick. And who was Yannick?
Amen. Ehrlich.
You called him a big shot before.
Yeah.
Why do you call him a big shot?
For fun.
What did he do in before the war? Was he somebody important?
Yes.
Who was he?
They was in business. Ex-business.
Oh, he was in the ex business with his
Yes,
father.
with their father.
I see.
Okay, you see.
And so your father helped this man.
Yeah.
What's his name? Yannick.
Janek, yes.
He helped him because he was in business with him and he was friends.
Yes.
Was-
Okay.
Yannick was Jewish.
Yes. Rodnik.
What's the name?
Ehrlich, I mean.
You mentioned earlier a name of a nearby camp where the Germans used to work the Jews. It was called Butzin.
Butzin. My father's cousin was in Butzin. Meisel, Marianka.
Marianka?
Yes, that's his wife.
What happened to her?
They escaped later.
They escaped?
Yes.
And then they moved to America later on?
No, they come to our bunker.
Oh, they escaped to your bunker.
Yes.
So how many people in the end?
Oh,
How many people were there?
22.
That you were in the bunker for 22 months.
No, 22 people later.
Oh, you had 22 people in the
Yes.
in the small bunker? Was it crowded?
No, yes. Was two together.
Two bunkers next to each other.
Yes. the hell she looking at?
What do you think would have happened to the Shikoras if they would have been caught by the Germans,
They be dead.
along with everybody else?
Right, right.
Bunker? So why do you think they helped you? If they were putting
They want the house.
So they were doing it just because of the house?
Yes.
Let's just go into
To who?
the liberation. That means when the Russians came in.
Yes.
Do you remember anything about that when the Russians first came into the town?
My brother was in Berlin. Sam.
He moved to Berlin afterwards.
Yes.
Okay, but before that, when the Russians started coming into the town and the Germans left, do you remember how did the Russians come in?
They to Berlin. Berlin.
Yeah, the Russians went all the way to Berlin.
Yes.
With the Red Army, but. Do
What?
you remember anything about how the streets were? How did the Russians come in? Did they come in with tanks, with
My tanks, my jeeps.
anything else?
No.
You,
Motorcycle.
I remember you said that they came on horses as well.
Not all of them. I'll cab. Some of those.
Some of them came on horses.
Yes.
How did you feel when the Russians came in?
Fine. We was free. Free. Like the Nazi buzz off.
So you were very happy.
Yes, anytime. My brother bought whiskey.
Everybody celebrated.
Hell, anytime. What are you looking? Whiskey is good for you. Keep your shoulders straight.
So your family moved to Germany,
Yes.
and where did you stay in Germany? Do you know the name of the town?
Yes, Lampertime.
Lampertheim?
Yes. Americans only was a UNRWA.
The Americans owned it.
UNRWA.
Did you want to stay away from the Russians? It seems as though you're moving away towards the American side of Germany.
Yes.
Your father wanted to stay away from the Russians.
Right.
Why?
For fun.
Did he trust the Russians, your father?
No, he doesn't. He didn't know how to speak to them. Only mother when was alive.
But you didn't know English.
No, never. I went to night school.
That's when you were in Canada.
Yes.
So how long were you in Germany then?
22 months.
Okay, 22 months you were in the bunker.
Yes.
How long were you in
4
Germany?
years. 4 years. Okay.
And then you stayed in the American quarter there.
Yes.
And what was it like there? Did you live in an apartment? In
No,
a house?
a bungalow.
In a bungalow.
My brother, easy brought bought it from a neighbor, was named Thomas. 2 sons. Thomas, big man, king size. Like, what's his name? The Dr. Young. Dr. Young.
And so you lived in the bungalow for 4 years, you said?
Yes.
And then that's when you started deciding to move to Canada.
Yes.
Who moved to Canada? Your entire family? Did anybody stay behind?
No, my mother died. Was a stepmother, Esther.
Your father remarried once.
Yes, for fun. What's over there? Dave's laughing.
How did the Germans treat you when you were in Germany?
They were Nazis.
Okay, not the Nazis.
No what?
When you were in Germany, how did
Oh,
the German people?
fine, they speak Germany.
Did you speak German at the time?
Yes, couldn't talk with states.
You spoke a little German.
Right.
Okay, Harry?
Yes?
I'd like to thank you for what you've done with us right now with the interview.
Yeah, okay, whatever you say.
We've spent almost the entire day together already, ever
Yes, you
since 9
damn,
o'clock.
so damn hot in here.
Until 6 o'clock, yeah, you're right.
Open that rotten window.
It's very hot
Yes.
because of all the lights. But still,
Schattenrattenweit.
I think you've given a very good interview, and
Okay.
I'm hopeful that a lot of people will see this and will be able to share your story. So, anyways, thank you very much.
Oh, welcome there. Schattenrattenweit.